Turkey's president has wanted to target Kurdish forces in Syria for years, so why now did President Trump move U.S. special forces out of the way and allow the Turkish military operation to happen? This all comes within the odd context of President Trump often doing what Turkish President Erdogan wants him to do, even at the expense of U.S. interests. Despite President Trump's vague threat to Turkey on Thursday,
we are going to possibly do something very, very tough with respect to sanctions and other financial things.
His order to withdraw U.S. service members from the northern part of Syria on the eve of Turkey's assault on America's longtime Kurdish allies is in fact just the latest in a number of decisions where the Trump administration has seemed to bend over backwards to give Turkey's President Erdogan what he wants.
It's not a good pattern. It's a pattern of appeasement.
The Trump administration's ties to Turkey began even before the 2016 election, when former National Security Advisor Michael Flynn, at the time an advisor to the Trump campaign, was doing secret lobbying work on behalf of the Turkish government. The Wall Street Journal reporting that Flynn met with Turkish government officials at the time about getting one of Erdogan's enemies, a Turkish cleric living in Pennsylvania in exile, Fethullah Gulen, forcibly removed to Turkey. Erdogan has accused Gulen of masterminding an attempted coup in 2016, though Gulen denies any involvement in the coup, and he was never forcibly removed from the U.S.
General Flynn is a wonderful man.
Flynn subsequently admitted to breaking the law by making false statements on federal lobbying disclosures about his work for Turkey. Then there's Rudy Giuliani's representation of Reza Zarrab, a Turkish businessman with ties to top Turkish officials, indicted by the U.S. for helping Iran to evade billions of dollars in U.S. sanctions. In an Oval Office meeting with Giuliani and Trump, then Secretary of State Rex Tillerson was pressed to drop a criminal case against Zarrab, who reportedly had an office in Trump Tower, Istanbul. Tillerson said no. Even more curious, the Trump administration, so proud of withdrawing from the Iran deal and imposing new sanctions, has not yet fined the bank involved in the Zarrab case, the state-owned Halk Bank. Why not?
I've had a good relationship with President Erdogan. Because of the fact he bought a Russian missile, we're not allowed to sell him billions of dollars worth of aircraft. It's not a fair situation.
It sends a terrible message to the Turkish regime that they can continue to test American red lines and get away with it.